lovelies. So next week starts the infamous BookTubeAthon. This will be my first year participating and I'm really excited about it. Josh BookDragon is coming to spend the week with me, so we're going to be doing it together and you'll get a lot of videos with the two of us and it should be a total party. I'm super stoked. So I'm here to share with you my BookTubeAthon TBR. The first challenge is to read a book with blue on the cover, and I will be reading Ramona Quimby, age 8. See, she is wearing blue jeans. They are blue. I'll be reading a couple of the Ramona books. I've been binge reading the series, and this will be a good way to finish those out. They're borrowed from Josh BookDragon, and I think he wants them back, so it'll be good to finish them. And I think they're good because I can knock out like 3 of these in one day, and that'll give me extra time for my other books. The next challenge is to read a book written by an author whose last name begins with the same first letter as yours. My last name is Larson, and my first thought was Gail Carson Levine, and I have actually not read some of her more recent ones. I failed at keeping up on them. And so as soon as I heard about this challenge, I went out and I ordered Stolen Magic. I'm really stoked to read it, but I had 2-day shipping, and Amazon keeps saying it's going to get here sometime in late August. If it doesn't get here in time, I will probably be rereading A Tale of Two Castles by Gail Carson Levine, and then when Stolen Magic gets here, I will read it later, so it works out either way. The next challenge is to read someone else's favorite book, and since Josh BookDragon is coming here and doing the challenge with me, we decided we would read each other's favorite books, besides Harry Potter, which just doesn't count because he beats everything. And Josh said his favorite book is Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas, which I've really been wanting to read anyways, and so this is a good excuse to do so, and I'm really excited about it, so hopefully I will like that, because it's really stressful to read your friend's favorite book, because if you don't like it, you feel like a jerk, and like, are we really friends if we can't agree on this? And it's uncomfortable, so I'm a little stressed, but I'm also excited. Hopefully that will go well. The next challenge is to read the last book you acquired. Now, if Stolen Magic gets here during the challenge, it will kind of mess me up a little, but I'm counting this one regardless, and I will try to read this one before Stolen Magic gets here. I am reading this book! And now you get a mini book unboxing. Because unboxings are fun. While I was ordering Stolen Magic, this showed up as a recommendation, and I was like, Amazon, you know my weaknesses, and then I bought it. So, let the unboxing begin! I will be reading The Secret Country by Pamela Dean. How pretty it is. When I was in 6th grade, I got this from the library and I read it and I loved it. And I still remember the characters, but I remembered very little of the plot. And I didn't have a Goodreads in 6th grade. I was really bad at recording what I'd read. And I could not remember the title or the author or even much about it. Like, I tried Googling and I couldn't find it. But I have a friend who is a detective. And she's found a couple books that I've been like, I remember this vague plot. And so one day I was like, do you think you could find this book for me? And I seriously gave her like the vaguest outline of the plot. It was like, these kids act out this story and they script it, and then it turns out it's real, and the one kid has to pretend he's left-handed, and the girl doesn't believe in the law of gravity, and her brother finds that annoying, and like, you know, I had these like few details that I was like, please, and she found it for me. I'm really, really stoked to reread it and see if it's as good as I remember. The next challenge is to read a book without letting go of it. I think this challenge is awesome and silly, but I also kind of chose an easy one. I chose one of the Ramona books, Ramona Forever. These books are easy to read in a single sitting, and you know, they're light. It shouldn't be hard to read this without putting it down, but I'm still looking forward to the challenge because I think it's funny. Oh, this is way heavier than it looks. The next challenge is to read a book you really want to read. I chose Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs, which I have never read. I bought it like a month or 2 ago. Longer than that. I've really, really been wanting to read it, but just I've had other things on my TBR, and I keep getting library books, which are a higher priority. I'm super, super stoked to read this one, and I'm hoping to get through some of the other ones really fast so I can kind of spend some time with this one and really soak it in and enjoy it, because I have a feeling I'm going to really like this one. I actually know nothing about it except the creepy pictures, but I really like the creepy pictures, so it seems like my kind of book. And the final challenge is to read 7 books in the week, and so I'm reading another Ramona book, once again just kind of to help me keep up my pace, and because these books are wonderful. Like, I'm really enjoying rereading them, and I'm really excited to include them in my challenge. Probably spend a day reading those 3 so that I'll have kind of extra time to get through the others. So that is my BookTubeAthon TBR list. I'm really excited about this challenge. I think it's going to be totes fun. I'm excited to have Josh Book Dragon here and do a bunch of video challenges, and of course check out the videos of my fellow booktubers. So if you're doing BookTubeAthon, let me know, and if you have a TBR video up, please share the link and I would love to check it out. I think this is just going to be a really fun week for all of us and a great time to dedicate to reading and the craziness that goes along with being a book nerd. So that's it for me. Thanks for watching, happy reading, and I will see you in BookTubeAthon. Actually, I will see you tomorrow because I have a book month wrap-up. I have my July wrap-up coming out tomorrow. That is the words I was trying to speak. Okay, bye. Oh. Okay, bye. That didn't work very well. Let me try that one more time.